Have you ever thought about those moments in your life where you feel that something crazy happened, you messed up, you injured yourself, you hurt someone, you were hurt, you were fired, you are about to enter retirement, a milestone in your life that makes you so worried and so afraid and you don't know what to do next? Many situations like that happens in our lives when we just say, this moment I got hurt, I got dumped in a relationship, I got fired from a job, I got cut in my skin, I burned my skin. Whatever happens in your life, that moment could have really led you to believe it is overwhelming. I cannot deal with that. Listen, if you are having this, just listen to the rest of this video to give you encouragement how we can re-look into this situation that happened in our lives so that it doesn't hinder us from success, from going forward and faith that doesn't go away. And remember, I will base that on a beautiful verse in the Bible that says, all things will work out for those who love the Lord and called according to his purpose. That means even the bad thing that can happen will be turned to something good. So I want you to tune in and continue to listen to this so you can get an encouragement from this video. Thank you. Hi, friends. Welcome to my channel, Survive, Overcome, Thrive. I'm Dr. Hannah, a board-certified family medicine physician. The video you're about to see does not provide any medical advice, any diagnosis, or any treatment. And the opinions you will hear during this video are all my personal opinions or the opinions of a guest that comes to the program. They are not the opinions of any organization or any entity. If you are struggling emotionally or physically, please find your insurance card and contact your medical provider, family physician, or your licensed counselor. So here we meet again for another conversation that I want to share with you. And this conversation is going to be about how do we deal with adversity? And how do we deal when there is depression, anxiety, and things that really hinder us and bring us to a place of worries and anxieties and depression and so on? I want to take you to a couple of examples. And I know you can have a lot of other examples in your own life, but these two examples, and by the way, if you look into the background here, these are the places where I can have an inspiration when thoughts can come through. And this is a place where you can also have an inspiration when things can really also make sense to you, whatever adversity you have been having. So what I want you to do is come with me to a journey, and I want to explain to you a couple of things. One of the things that I have noticed, for example, when setbacks happen and when I feel there is a setback in my life, there is a stoppage when we stop, when we get worried about what to do next after the setback. I want to show you. I mean, you might see this little tape here, and I'm putting that little tape here on this one here. And this is a burn, actually. I put my hand and actually the whole arm to pick up some kind of nice chicken from Costco from the air fryer. And so as I was doing that, it became very hard to really maneuver my arm in such a way where I don't burn myself. So I end up burning myself on the air fryer. So that was kind of stupid thing, but it happened. Now I was in a state of like, oh gosh, what happened? And I lost it. Now it's not gonna look bad. It's gonna get infected. And so I had to navigate through that. And I just like, what is the purpose of me burning myself? I was trying to be doing the right thing. I was doing good things for the day, and suddenly it's been taken away from me. Now I'm busy trying to make sense of how to fix it, how to prevent it from getting infected, and how to prevent it from becoming a scar and all that. And so, but then even that adversity, in a strange kind of way, it became a sense of something that helped me actually to get better and do better. And one of the things that I ended up doing with this adversity is, believe it or not, I went to work and I had somebody who actually had a similar burn on the left arm, the same way, but it was done by a steaming thing when she was trying to, steam clothes, wrinkles on her clothes, and then she burned herself. So it became a topic when we chit-chatted and became a sense of encouragement for both of us. And believe it or not, even in that setting, there was a little camaraderie and sharing of, call it misery, but we were able to talk about it and enjoy a topic that was including laughter, included some fun and learning lessons. And now, as you see, I dropped it here, but I have to protect it from the sun so it doesn't get super dark. But anyway, another example of adversity that maybe changed a little bit to become more encouragement out of the adversity was what happened to my brother. I got a nice knife from IKEA. It was sharp, it was powerful, and I thought, this is great. My brother came to visit me, so I'm gonna just open that knife and unpackage it from a good, solid package. And it was a powerful knife. It was a good price. IKEA does great stuff sometimes like that. And so I end up telling my brother, okay, here's the great, good knife, and here's the watermelon. Enjoy it. Now, my brother has been eating watermelons all his life. I think since he was born. I mean, the guy loves a watermelon and eats it regularly, and so he knows how to cut the thing. Guess what? He cut it with the new knife, and he ended up cutting his hand. So as he cut his hand, he then immediately started to bleed like crazy. And suddenly I was like, wow, it's supposed to have been fun, but now it's becoming more of an adversity and a concern. And I was hoping he didn't cut any major venous or arterial blood supply. And so he ended up cutting the hand in the palm area, and there was bleeding nonstop. There was a little fat coming out from the cut skin. And I started cleaning and washing and doing all the medical skills that I learned how to do. And as he was truly, he was actually using the right hand to still eat the watermelon that he cut previously. And so that was adversity. And it's like, God, how do you deal with that adversity? It was a great day. We were supposed to take a little trip to Virginia to visit the rest of the family. And actually, this is actually in Virginia, as you can see the beautiful background, mountains and all that stuff. So you can really imagine if you are really ready to do something great, and then suddenly something adverse happens. And suddenly, I don't know what the story of your life, but I'm sure you've been through it. Things that could have started amazing, and then suddenly it becomes depressing, overwhelming, frightening. What do I do next? But even in that adversity of my brother cutting himself, we ended up going to an urgent care, and we met one of the most wonderful nurse practitioners. There was some exchange of some cultural things we were all in common. We came out better despite the adversity, and there was a smile on our faces. There was connection that was not working. There was exchange of medical information that I came out of it saying, well, that was a memorable experience. Listen, I don't know what things you have been through that you can say that have depressed you, obsessed you, made you feel depressed and worried. But I'm gonna tell you that definitely whatever you have been through, you don't have to remain sad and overwhelmed. But because of what happened, things that are better will transpire, and something better will come out of it. I have one patient, in my many experiences of seeing patients that failed a major exam. There were about few people that have decided to fail her and did not give her the major degree, PhD and stuff like that. She was in utter, complete devastation and brokenness and tears. And one of the things that I noticed is, how can we reframe the little adversity? So one of the things I said to her, which helped her a lot, which will help many other people, is when we realize, hey, listen, this adversity can be for your better. And one of the things I'm going to teach you is, how can it be an adversity for the better? And sure enough, it happened after facing that adversity, and after she faced all those difficulties, we have then realized I can reframe it by something simple. I said to her, listen, do you understand that the evaluation and somebody give you a performance evaluation, it is all subjective, it's all dependent on the other person. In other words, when you get evaluated, you are evaluated by a human being. It doesn't reflect on how bad you are and how you can accomplish and you can still succeed and get your goals done. So that kind of reframed her thinking. She said, I'm getting ready to study. It just gave me the impression that she is really ready now to retake that exam and do better. How can you reframe the negative things, be it you cut your hand, or you could have failed a major exam, you got a bad performance evaluation, or you could have really burned yourself. How can you reframe that to see goodness that will come out of supposed badness that appears bad? That's how you want to see life adversities. Instead of dwelling in it and feeling depressed and sad, becoming aware something beautiful will come out of the bad. And how do I know that? Because there is a good God. I mean, you look at this creation, look at this making up of this creation, it's beautiful. How can we really not realize that the one who made these amazing things will make your situation okay, will bless you, will change your situation, will make something good out of the bad. Somebody says making stars out of scars. I don't know what lemonades of bad relationships or situations you've been through, but the maker of those mountains, the maker of this beauty will change the situation, and you will come out of it reframing your thinking and feeling better. Until we talk again, love you and you take care. Peace. I finally want to remind you that you are not just created to survive, but definitely to overcome and even more to thrive.